This is the Ghetto Free Press, and this newspaper, of course, is from the Valdosta Daily Times. These pictures, or this picture, represent children who have a smile on their faces to let the people know that these children are happy. We also read in the Valdosta Daily Times that desegregation status approved after 43 years. Yes, after 43 years, the Honorable Judge Hugh Lawson found that the Valdosta City School System have met all requirements for the integration of the schools as well as employing black educators in equal numbers. But the question must remain, why did not the newspaper specify what corrections were made? These are the images that are portrayed in the newspaper, which have a direct reflection on how we feel about people in our community. In Quitman, Georgia, the Quitman Free Press that was established back in the 1800s have a picture of our youths. And they are happy, they're smiling, they're holding their hands up, representing that this is a good image for our children. And so we walk away with a good image because, after all, that's the purpose of the paper, is to inform, to educate, and to motivate the people in our beloved communities. Okay? Moving right along, we come down to the Wilkinson County Press, the Wilkinson County Post. And here we often see pictures of our mayor or the mayor of Gordon, and we see that, well, it looks like she's angry. Once again, apparently this is the image that someone may want to be implanted into citizens' head and minds, as these images are planted into our minds to keep us informed about what is going on and to educate us. Okay? But here, there's another symbol that's being sent, possibly to show that Mayor Whippaloo, who we all know is a church person, her family is some of the most upright citizens in the community, I've been told as I walk the streets. Yet this is the image that we see in so many Wilkinson County posts. Once again, this is the Honorable Judge that proceeded or that's heard the case of Mayor Whippaloo. And of course, this is the Superior Court Judge Robert S. Reeves. As I sat in the courtroom, I saw many facial expressions and positions he sat that could have been used here on the front page of the Wilkinson County Post that would have not been in the best taste and could have presented him in a negative light. But I'm happy that they found a good picture to post of him in the paper. Moving right along. Here, headlines reads, Mayor's sisters issued disorderly conduct warning after trying to intimidate newspaper editor. And once again, this particular article have been seen, and citizens around the nation have commented on it on my YouTube channel, Boston G.B.R. And they agree with me that why is the mayor's picture on the picture of another one dealing with her sister? And if the Ghetto Free Press didn't have a better picture to show of an individual, what I would have done, I would have tried to clip from a video a better picture. Again, as I said earlier, newspapers present images to inform, to educate, persuade, or whatever it may be. That's the purpose, and this is what have been shown concerning the other newspapers. Now, here is a young lady that many of us are familiar with. This is a mother, and they are showing, in the headlines reads, in the Wilkinson County Post, Gordon Mayor Pro Tem cancel Monday's council meetings. And of course, you'll see a picture of a girl, a young lady, a mother, and she's presented as being angry, militant, and etc. And of course, another picture of the mayor's sister. Beneath this particular picture here, beneath this picture reads, a Lou supporter trusts her fists at cameras after the July 7th council meeting with Lou's sister and former total care home provider, Pamela Reeves, looks on. Now, to this mother's children, to the people that know this lady right here, you know that this is not her. You know that she's not a militant. You know she's not angry. You know, because I have shown it on my video, if I wanted to choose this picture out of her many movements that night, let me repeat, out of her many movements, I could have had a picture just like that. I could create one. But because of the newspaper, wanting to educate, want to inform and persuade, the positive side, but mainly to be fair and balanced, not only to the mayor, but to everybody else. You who have average intelligence, let me repeat, you who have average intelligence, do you not remember how they painted Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Have you not read and listened to his speeches, how they called him a militant and many other dirty names, an outside agitator, starting trouble, a rebel riser, all of these things. And so we understand why they do certain things. But I encourage you to follow the teachings of Jesus. Love ye one another. And when you find someone in fault, pray for them. Continue to love them. Because we know that there is a hand behind the man with the hidden hand. And so let us be a true reflection of the best of our republic wherever we go. Too many of our sons have suffered, bled, and died in the wars of this great nation, from the Revolutionary War to all other wars. In fact, the first American to die in the Revolutionary War was a black man by the name of Crispus Attucks. Crispus Attucks. So many Americans was fighting for this nation before they had a right to fight. They fought for this nation before they had a right to vote or the right to be respected as a human being. Now, I didn't create this. I'm not the author of what you are hearing. This have become a historic archival record in the United States of America and around the world. And so let us, as Black African Americans, Japanese Americans, white people, let us continue to support what is right in God's world, and let's let those on the wrong side of history continue as they were found to be, let me repeat, as they was found to be, even by their own children, in the days gone by, to be on the wrong side of history. Once again, this is the first female mayor of Gordon. She is the first black mayor of Gordon. And of course, there are those from both communities that want an audit, and they want the pending audit completed so it can set the book straight. And we, the people, not only in Georgia, but across the nation and those in Canada, all they want to know is what the truth is. And St. John 8:32 says, and ye shall know the truth. Not what people put before us or the images they want us to be seen as, but they want the truth because they know without truth there can be no freedom. The subliminal messages, well, you understand. All you have to do is study the life of all freedom fighters, and you will see that they are called many names, but in the end, truth, right, and justice always win in the end without exception. It's not about how they look. It's about where they stand in the eyes of the eternal God of all of our ancestors. Peace be unto you. This is the Ghetto Free Press, trying to impress upon your mind that heaven and earth pass away, but the word of truth will stand the test of time. For only God will judge and have the final say in all of this.